Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jung Lo, the owner of a Dragon House. Today is October 10, and right next to me will be fighting on our upcoming event, competing on the featherweight title belt, Brandon Laroco from
Combat Fitness, Rabbicons Martial Arts in Vallejo, California.
All right, here we go. For some of the people who don't know who this young man is, he started his pro career with the Dragon House. Record is 4-1. Now he's going for the Dragon House featherweight belt on our upcoming event, November 10, Dragon House 30, in the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Do not missing this huge event put on by the Dragon House. Now, Brandon, good to have you on board.
Thanks, sir.
I know last fight, I want to get you on board fighting for the belt as well. Unfortunately, your opponent got, due to injury, have to pull out of the fight. Now we stick with the same opponent and back at it. So let's talk a little bit what's going through your training camp this upcoming fight. I know you have a little hiccup and could fight 3-4 months ago. Now it's back at it. So what's happening and everything, training and all that, etc., etc.
Well, whatever happened, it happens. Just more training for me, so it's better. I'm still focused. I never stopped training. And just come November 10th, I'm gonna be ready for any situation this guy has to give me.
Now I've talked to you fighting Juan Cardenas, another upcoming young stud in the Bay Area, come from Sunnyvale, aka. This fight has been talking a little bit about for the last 6 months because you beat him on the first fight. This is the rematch. And what's your thought on the second fight against the same opponent?
Well, I think it's going to be a good fight because he obviously has fought me before. We know how each other feel. So I expect him to come better, me to come better, and it should be a pretty good fight.
What would you do differently this upcoming fight versus the first time? I know you guys went to the distance. There's a moment you're about to finish him, and there's a moment he actually have a little bit of upper hand, take your back, trying to finish you on a submission. What would you do differently on this upcoming fight?
Definitely not be on my back. Definitely won't get taken down, and definitely will improve on my striking, of course. Anywhere in the game, anywhere in the fight, I'll have an answer for him no matter what.
I know probably both you guys gonna do a little different because you guys fought once. You got the upper hand. You come off to the unanimous decision. So now this upcoming fight, he probably gonna have a different type of counter. Do you think you will let this second fight go to distance?
Definitely not. Definitely not. I've been training my ass off. My blood, sweat, and tears in the gym are accumulating by the minute. It's not going the distance.
So now one of the questions I really want to ask you, and a lot of fight fans out there always, you fighting at 135 and you fighting at 145. This is a 145-pound title. Do you think you ever fight at 135 again?
Of course, of course. I just wanted to knock this belt out of the way and then go down to 35 and get my other belt.
That's pretty awesome. So all the bantamweight dudes, you gotta watch out now. This guy's don't think he left the bantamweight division. He's going back to the bantamweight division, and he's gonna hunt the belt down as well. So obviously this will be the first time Dragon House will have the 2-belt weight class champion possibly in the future. So here we go, Brandon Laroco. Don't sleep on this kid. If some of you guys don't know who that is, Google him, check him out. Most of his fights on YouTube channel on the Dragon House banner. So check him out, watch how he fight, watch how he represented traditional martial art, not just like a modern day combat sport. I'm a big fan of traditional martial art. So what traditional martial art background are you coming from?
I come from Kaiji Kimbo, which is a mixture of all the traditional martial arts. It was created in Hawaii. So it's kind of, they like to call it the traditional mixed martial art. That's
pretty often. And I can't stop watching you from the amateur to the pro. And again, I'm always trying to help everyone who get to my circuit, get your belt. This is a good platform. I'm trying to help the guys who win the belts on my show, trying to push them to a bigger league, UFC, Bellator, etc., the world-class platform. So my job is to, give a platform to all the MMA guys, the upcoming rising star in the Bay, have a place to fight and have a place to grow, and then move on to the next stage. Now, on this upcoming camp, let's briefly talk a little bit about your training. I know you're going to train a little different, preparation a little different, a lot more volume on everything, but any specific area you want to drill to work on to try to capitalize this upcoming fight?
Just everything in general, man. I'm just trying to become the complete me, the complete MMA fighter I can be. I'm training everything. I'm training every situation. Trust me, I'll be ready. I'm practicing everything I can, getting better at everything I can. I'm learning more and more and more and getting better at each and everything that I do. So I'm pretty confident coming up to this fight. I'm really confident.
Now, most of the people knows Brandon Laroco as a striker. Comes out sideways, karate style, karate stand, Lyoto Machida style fighting. But a lot of people kind of sleep on you on your ground game because the way you fought in Bellator and you actually tap out submission, triangle choke, put Gaston Babalano, whatever it's called, Bolanos, one of the really big time prospect 145-pound division. You actually put him in sleep on a triangle. Like that really shocks me, and it shocks a lot of people in this division. So, do you lately been working on a lot of ground game as well?
It's always been there, but yes, I've been working on the ground game. I'd rather get the knockout, of course, but whatever presents itself, I'm going to take it.
Absolutely. So the way I look at it, this upcoming fight, I think Juan might try to take it to the ground because that's where he sees the last fight, where he have an upper hand. So you've been working a lot of defense takedowns and all that?
Definitely. I've been falling in love with wrestling and jiu-jitsu a lot lately, so don't worry, I'm not going to be a slouch on the ground this time, dude.
Awesome. Now, one little question out of the ordinary fight scene. What would you think of a Conor McGregor and Khabib's fight last Saturday?
It was a good fight. It was 50-50. If Khabib couldn't take him down, he was for sure going to get knocked out. But like Khabib did, he took him down, and Conor could not get back up. So it was a pretty good fight. Other than that, after the fight, it was totally disrespectful to mixed martial arts. So that's all I had to tell you.
I'm considering you like the upcoming featherweight of a Conor McGregor younger version in the Bay Area. So anybody who fights you is always trying to take you to the ground. I don't know whoever opponent you fought before, so you just kind of have to work on that and keep that style hot, but keep that going, So now, if people want to get a hold of you, watching you fight, how can people contact you to get tickets?
You can contact me through Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook, just Brandon Laroco. Instagram is Brandon Bre, BRAANDONBREH. Also, you can hit up the gym, Combat Fitness, Rapicon's Martial Arts. It's on Sonoma Boulevard in Vallejo. You can also hit him up for tickets as well. Dragon House, I appreciate you guys putting me back on as well. Just hit me up through there, and I'll try to get you some tickets.
Now, a lot of fighters, fight fans, or who doesn't know, most regional shows, all the fighters, they really don't make a whole lot of money. Most of the time, they have to spend money on their nutrition, diet, medical, all that stuff to actually get to the fight. So all the fight fans, families, friends, please hit him up directly so he can get a little bit of credit for on his ticket sale. Please give him a little bit of love and support. I always encourage people, friends, families, including his haters, please get to him, get a ticket from him directly from his hand, so that way he can get a little bit of credit for it. Now this event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide, so any one of you guys can make it to the event. Do not hesitate to watching the event online and order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Such a huge stack card, 3 title fights. We have featherweight, we have flyweight, we have a heavyweight, which means the heavy hitters. So every one of you guys don't want to miss this event. Check out the layout of the fight card. Check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Please subscribe our YouTube channel as well. Now, any sponsor, special people you want to shout out to for this upcoming fight?
Of course, I want to thank the man upstairs, God, for always presenting me with good opportunity. I want to thank Dragon House for putting me on their card. I want to thank my gym and everybody on my team, Combat Fitness, Rapicon's Martial Arts, for training with me and putting all their heart and soul into me. Also, AK-47 for all the MMA gear that you need, Zenko, Encore Dental, Beyond Chiropractic, and Highway 29 in Vallejo, California.
What's Highway 29?
They're a cannabis club.
Oh, okay. I never heard the highway before. I'm like, Highway 101 or Highway 29. It's a cannabis club. I'm assuming they have the best grass or greens or weed, whatever you call it. Go check it out. One joint made you feel like in heaven. It's not a bad idea.
Best happy capture.
Yes. So now, if Juan Cardenas are watching this interview, what do you have to say to your opponent?
We're going to fight, dude. We're going to fight. And I'm going to come out with that belt. Sorry, but it's my belt.
All right. We'll look forward to November 10th at Kezar Pavilion. Don't miss it out. So make sure you guys all showed up. Support all the local fight fans, fighters. And this is where they started. And this is where the legend is going to be coming up from the Dragon House. It's also 10-year anniversary for our promotion. It's the biggest regional show in California, technically. No messing around. You know, all the other shows been gone, fold. Dragon House, the last stand, 10-year promotion, keep going strong. Dragon House, 30 pro shows. We made it to this far. It's gonna come out 40 and 50. Just stay out, stay put. Keep checking out on Dragon House MMA. We'll see you guys November 10th. Any last word you want to shout out to anybody else? Any fight fans?
Thank you, everybody. My whole support system for supporting me through my journey. Come to this fight. It's going to be a great one. Contact him, like I said, my gym, me for tickets. Get there.
Sounds good. Good to have you on board, Brandon.
Thank you, sir.
All right. See you guys out there.